I'm hoping this album helps people. Like that's kind of where I'm thinking. I would like, hopefully people see it first, and then hopefully.
Yeah, they're right. Damn great. I'm addicted to my phone, and I fucking drink too much. Damn it, they're right.
Yeah. Hopefully it resonates with people and helps them a bit. And I mean that would be the best.
Number nine. Bottles.
Bada boom, bada bing.
When I listened to us jam this, and we ended on we didn't end on the root note, we ended on the minor, I instantly was like, we have to end on the minor, because it perfectly goes into the next song. Because when you end on the minor, it's like suspense. Where is this going? What's going on?
Yeah.
Boom, into the next song, right? This, man, this is
So just to clarify, this is track number 9. It's called Bottles.
Track number 9.
Not
Nine
Buttholes.
breaks, 2025.
This is gonna be the most popular song.
You said that. Last episode.
It is fan. I love this song. I'm so proud of this song. I think everything came together.
It's so simple for me as a drummer, because if you listen to the drum track, it's just...
Yeah. But it's just, it all fits together.
All
We
something
really,
about it, yeah.
like,
it all
we all
fits
give each
together.
other the space, and you hear the...
It's
you hear
dynamic.
the
What
feelings
I
and
do
you
is
hear the
dynamically.
stuff.
What you do is dynamically. What you do, it's all dynamics that just put together. That's the way I look at it.
And now, like, imagine
Very
if you
dynamic.
didn't do a solo.
Like, listening to that now, I'm fucking glad that.
Yeah,
you
it's just
said
funny.
Otherwise,
Yeah, it's funny how it comes together.
dude, like, I'm gonna say 3 months, and I'm saying at least 3 times a week I'd go to my bedroom and try and come up with a solo, and I'd send it to you guys, and it would get like either yeah, that'll do, or like Jamie would just no, not feeling that one, man. Like, I was going insane.
It was like,
it got to the final week, and I was like busting my head off the fucking ground, because I was like, I don't know what you guys want, I don't know what you need, I don't know what the vibe is. One says this tone, one says this solo, and I'm just like, I'm done. Like, how about we just don't do a fucking solo
Yeah.
with bar noises in?
Yeah.
How about we do
You're
that?
like, Rory will let me do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
Why
you, you're doing
not?
a solo.
And then again, me and Jamie went in, and again, it was a lot of Jamie. Like, I think the that
Yeah.
was Jamie's call. That double stop with the slide, that was Jamie's call. And once we hit that, that's when my brain kind
Started
of was
to
like,
work in the right direction.
okay, I think
Yeah.
I know where we want to
And,
go.
like, it's so awesome because it's like it's kind of your first solo that's like really laid back and really slow.
Did you send him the bar background or no? On the stem?
I've heard the bar back.
I don't think I heard it.
Okay.
I think, by the time that we came to record, I'd already listened at home and was like, no, like, there needs to be something there. There's a solo there, and however we're gonna fucking yank it out of this motherfucker's ass, so be it, right? Like, there needed to be something
I know
there.
we ever tried it behind his solo, right?
But it's
anyway,
strange
either
that solo is almost a bridge.
Yeah.
As well as
It's
a
long
solo.
too, yeah.
And the way that was completely different before, like the bass line and everything changed to accommodate the new guitar solo.
Well, and then you did the bass line, and then you were gonna change it again, and I was like,
No.
Leave it.
No, but the drums changed so much there.
Yeah.
From the one half, because I'm doing a.
We
half beat
recorded
at the
the
end
back
of it.
half of that whole song. I'm pretty sure on drums because
it
changed so much. You wanted to do it differently.
Not so much. So it's a.
Yeah, but especially on that bridge breakdown, that was a very, again, I remember that being difficult to capture in the studio.
Was that the song where you guys like recorded the first or the second half, and then we listened back and we were like, "Fuck, there's hiccups," and then we had to do the first half again, or was that Midnight?
That was
Midnight Oil.
We've done like a month of drums because I'd had a gig or something. I had to take shit down, and we were concerned, but it ended up doing the whole thing.
Yeah,
because it didn't blend well.
But this one, like, going towards the very tail end of the album, it's got a nice vibe. It's got a nice
it
resolve.
fits perfectly.
Well, this is one of the newer songs we wrote. This is actually newer than "Addicted to My Phone." We wrote it into my phone before.
Yeah.
Bottles is in the midst of a jam. We were like, "What is this? Seems the same as the other one, but it's not." Because remember, first we thought it was the same as another one. It ended up being like
was that a drop D for your bass?
totally different planets.
No, I remember this song came from my bass line, but we thought that it was too similar to I don't remember what, but another song that I was playing like that octavey kind of style on. But
Can't place the song.
We ended up deciding that it was different enough to go with it. But I remember it changing as well, that from what we play now on the album, the demo is very different from what we had on the initial jam. Yeah, because before it was just a do-do, do-do,
much simpler.
Do-do, instead of running that bass line.
It really turned out so well, and then the backing vocals, like filling it in there, and
that was such a last minute thing. Like, I remember I was at work, and I've been listening to the tracks so often, and I was really wanting to incorporate some kind of, again going back to like the Chili Peppers, that really contrasting backing vocal to the vocal melody. And the more I was thinking about it, and I was singing in the car, I was like trying all different variations, and that just came to me. Like, I don't know how it came to me, but I was singing it and singing it and singing it, and I knew when I brought it that day to the session, I think we were finishing vocals, or we were finishing something
on the song. It sounds Indian to me. It always has since the first day I heard it. It sounds
like
Indian.
Tribal almost.
Yeah, tribal. Like,
it's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, like awesome. I don't know. There's a certain quality that just changed up that chorus in its entirety.
I think it gives it an eeriness.
Yeah. So it's one of the newer songs we've written before the end of this album. Then.
I don't. It's either the last one or the second last.
I think it was the last one because look at my phone we had before when we dropped it. We're like, no, it's not working. But and we wrote Bottles like we were like pop farted out. I'm like, oh shit, that's a little squeaker. So where did you get the lyrics, bro? I mean, where do you get the?
Yeah, this was like again like you guys. I had you guys send me the full instrumental, and I just sat down and. I knew I wanted the song to be about like vices, and
even in the live jam, you had the Bottles thing going.
Yeah, because the first thing that I came up with on the spot when we were jamming, it was the Bottles part, and then when I'm writing the verses, like okay, like I want this to be about vices. I want it to be about like hitting rock bottom and and then at the end of the song, I really wanted it to be about redemption, like. Quit these empty bottles, right? And then we leave it on it's on the minor, so it's like, does he succeed? Does he fail? What happens, right? Yeah. And that's why I think this song is such a, like, it really, the power of this song, like, was executed so well. Because it all fits together, like, just the actual melody, how me and you are so different.
Yeah.
Like, your bass line is so fast, and I'm, like, in between it with the drums, and then the powerful guitar coming in.
Again, I think listening from all the songs that we listened to just instrumentally before we had the vocals on, this one and Geronimo were like two of my favorites, just to bump in the car instrumentally and just like, man, this is so fucking good.
They literally
came up with, like,
fair enough.
Yeah.
They wrote themselves. I literally, for both of those songs, I sat down with my phone and I listened to them 3 times and was done. The lyrics finished. It was so easy.
Because my splash came off your Bottles. Bottles. When we first wrote it, you were like Bottles. I was like, okay, it sounds. I cued off that when we wrote this song.
I think that's one thing we're really good at. We're really good at giving each other space to shine. So like your splash comes in between my vocals, so we can hear it. The drum fill is the guitar drops off, and then
everything just
like we really give each other a lot of room to like, because we're a single guitar band. Right.
I like that we used to, like, we get very creative with not just the music but the sounds. Like, for instance, with bottle smashing. Drive slow with the heartbeat on the bass and the kick.
Yeah.
We use those small things. It's not really music. It's just
ideas.
A cool dynamic that it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's almost like painting with sound.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're trying to like make it so people can listen and see what is being drawn.
We don't get the new thing in Dog Days now, remember?
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Dog Days, that's funny. This song and Dog Days kind of coincided because when we first wrote Dog Days, I had the idea for a music video about a guy like playing in his basement with a band, but it was all mannequins.
Yeah.
And then he was just getting drunk. Yeah. And then at the end of it, he like passes out and dies, and it like pans up, and it's like empty bottles of an angel's wings like around him on the floor.
Yeah.
And I actually really like this song was kind of same thing. I went
so
for
there
this
was like a continuation of like
that
idea building.
Yeah, like that scene of that video I wanted to do kind of sparked the inspiration for this video, for this song.
Yeah.
And I actually think that video would work better with bottles than it would with
Totally. Yeah. Now that we've written that.
Yeah, because the Dog Days song. I mean, it's in a different. It's half step down. It's just.
It's not really too about vices. It's about just having that troubling life and wanting to get out of that fucking gutter.
Yeah. Whereas bottles is definitely like smoked my last cigarette. Whiskey in my eyes. Like it is about vices, 100%. Like the song is, which is funny because I don't really drink at all.
Most sober guy.
I literally don't drink. But I have. And I know people that have gone through that, and I think, for me, it's always been really easy to tap into what I see. That's kind of, my hope for the song was that people who do struggle with that, really, it helps them deal with it. That's kind of my hope for the song. That's why my biggest want was to end that song on a positive wording, quit these empty bottles. Like, that's kind of was my personal goal for the song.
And again, there seems to be such a, to me, at least, coming from someone who's struggled with addiction and that kind of stuff, there's definitely that overarching theme of going from, the happiness and the success of feeling like you're on the right track, and then going back into that aggression and being pissed off of bottles.
When I hit rock bottom.
Yeah. And just
this bullshit's on my
it resonates so much just from that standpoint. Whether you've lived it or seen it or gone through it, we all have in some way, shape, or form. But again, it's real.